Greetings to everyone. So, last class we discussed about different water resources. So, water resources, if they are present in more quantity or if they are available in plenty, then floods may cause. Okay? And if they are in scarce, then droughts may occur. So, floods and droughts are results of water resources, right? So, floods are the natural phenomena. So, these floods are water related disasters. So, a flood occurs when the geomorphic equilibrium in the river system is disturbed because of intrinsic factors and extrinsic factors, that is, internal and external factors, or when a system crosses the geomorphic threshold. So, always there is a threshold value for the rivers to maintain its water level. Okay? So, if it crosses that level, then floods may take place or disaster of floods causes. Okay? So that is flooding in a river due to aggradation of the river bed, that is called as intrinsic threshold, and flooding in a river due to heavy rainfall, that is extrinsic threshold. So we have seen many tsunamis, everything occurring in our nature. Right? So you can see the diagram here, that is riverbed aggradation, this is intrinsic type, and then river, that is low flow of water taking place, and here you can see flood will take place, that is high flow of water. Okay, so these are the diagrams which say how these floods takes place. Very last date. Then what are the causes of these floods? Okay. So the main extrinsic causes are state of ground antecedent conditions, that is ground conditions, then geology, then we have vegetation, meteorological, then catchment, land use, then drainage. Okay, all these causes floods. Okay. So you can see here the floods, that is natural factors and man-made factors. See, man-made factors may also result in formation of floods. Okay? So you can see because due to dams, embankments and bunds, right? High discharge from river due to silting, right? Decreasing bank height, deforestation, so construction activities in the riverbed, right? So because of overpopulation, what we are doing is we are making these natural resources very much abundant so that they are causing all these effects on us, okay, like floods, right, droughts, etc. So you can see the main reasons, that is man-made reasons, that is drainage system because of overpopulation, then deforestation because we need land to stay, right? And then you can see dams, building of dams, constructions. Okay, all these, that is decreasing of vegetation cover, all these causes of floods. Okay. So natural causes are there, and even man is also making some causing floods to occur. Then, so vegetation cover. So this varies seasonally. So factors affecting that are these climate changes, then slopes, then rainfall intensity and duration. So heavy rainfall, and if it is for so much time, a longer time, then floods may take place. Then use of land, that is we are occupying the croplands, riverlands, etc. Everything, right? Then soil type and depth, lakes and reservoirs, rock type. Okay, permeable rock will have opposite effect on the. Now, what are the impacts of this flood? So, the impacts of flood are human loss, right? Property loss, then affects the major roads, disruption of air, train, bus services, right? Then spread of waterborne communicable diseases, right? Like cholera, right? Communication breakdown. So there won't be any communication, no net, no internet, no phones, right? then electricity supply cut off, then economic and social disruption, then increase in air or water pollution. So all these are the impacts of floods. Now we are going to discuss another disaster, that is drought. So drought is because we are not having rains nowadays, right? So because of the scarcity of water, these drought conditions prevail. So drought-prone areas, we have to develop some programs, right? So under this scheme, people are given wages in bad areas for activities like building roads, minor irrigation projects, and then plantation programs. So it is a major problem in arid and semi-arid regions. So drought affects home, agriculture, industry, leads to malnutrition problems, isn't it? So the children have very less nutrition in them, so that leads to malnutrition also due to food shortage. So the major factor that is responsible is deforestation. So we are just cutting off the trees, then we are making the forests also using for land purpose. So that is making this scarcity, that is drought. So the causes of droughts are here also you have natural or physical causes as well as human causes. As I told you, human causes overpopulation, overcultivation, overextraction, deforestation, and politics. All these leads to the causes made by man for drought conditions, right? Whereas weather, global warming, hotter weather, El Nino, all these conditions are natural reasons, right? So even we are causing that is drought because of natural causes as well as human causes. So this is about floods and droughts. Thank you.